the good thing about having parents that have a lot of old shit they will give away, like this thing. This table has been in my family since I was born. The desk I have around the corner, same deal. And actually, what that's sitting on too, it's been was assembled probably before I was born.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, literally all the furniture I have is just leftover shit that they were going to either throw away or give away.
Yeah, dude.
And also, welcome to the Big Spoken Friends podcast.
Oh shit, we're live?
We're live. We're live
Oh,
now.
shit.
I like
Hey,
to surprise some
What's
people.
up? Hey.
All right. So we got new guests here. Long and awaited. Yeah. You got to Ron. You have to introduce yourself.
Oh, hey. Hi. Hi, my name's Ron. I'm the one of the long-awaited guests.
Yeah, season 2 kicking off with another new guest.
Fuck.
Yes, sir. So tell the audience about yourself, what you would want. Present yourself to the world, my friend.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm Ron. I'm one of Connor's good friends.
Yes.
Located out here in Denton, Texas.
Newly located here,
Yeah.
right? You just recently moved to Denton.
Yeah. I moved here like January, I think.
Well, yeah.
Late December.
Yeah,
early
that's a
January.
few months. That's like what? 3 months?
Oh,
maybe?
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is March.
I like it. It's pretty nice. I mean, I live out kind of in the, the
Did you live in the
divide.
boonies a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. But like, there's still shit nearby. It's like
Okay, that's
you drive 10 minutes out, you'll hit a Walmart.
Hey,
type
that's
shit.
fine.
So,
You know what I really miss out of these days? The 24-hour Walmarts.
Oh my god!
When you could go to a Walmart and fuck around at 3 a.m.
Oh my god! Me and Audrey, back in high school, we used to fuck shit up at Walmart back.
Dude, I remember
early
one
in the
time
morning.
me and a buddy, we actually, because you can take the bikes down for the bike rack.
Oh hell yeah!
We would ride around the fucking aisles until they kick us out.
Dude, fuck. Those are the good days.
Which is, I think, why there are no more 24-hour Walmarts. I think they realize their demographic of, like, time of people just fucking around in a Walmart versus buying things in a Walmart.
That's true, and I also think a lot of like crackheads kind of sneak their way in there.
Oh, dude, I would sleep in a Walmart. Dude, actually, no, wasn't there like a YouTube video of some guy sleeping in like a 24-hour like Walmart or like grocery store or whatever?
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I heard about something like that. I've seen videos.
Yeah, of like people like there was a guy who did that at a water park place too.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
just
know.
like he
Weird.
hid from. I remember watching this one guy. He hid in like the toilet, like the paper towel, toilet paper section. He just built like a bed out of the
Fucking hell, man.
out of the toilet paper. He just removed. I don't know how you didn't get caught.
What's crazy is that you can get paid for that shit.
You get paid for that? What?
Yeah, you get ad revenue on YouTube and fucking.
Oh shit!
You know,
Yeah,
if
if you're
it
like
goes
it's
viral
brought to you
enough.
by Charmin.
Yeah. Well, and a sponsorship deal too. Shit.
Yeah,
fuck
there
it.
you go. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
also,
man.
you did bring a friend with you. You introduced your friend.
Yes, I did. Come on in. This is Audrey.
Hello.
There you go. Anything about Audrey we need to know? Audrey?
Yeah.
Anything you present yourself to the world?
I don't know. Am I interesting?
Yeah.
I think if you
I
had
mean,
to
it's
ask that
funny,
question,
but,
that
like,
might
other
be
than
a
that-
bad start. It's okay. It's okay.
Shit. I'm from Florida.
No,
I
don't.
got tattoos and shit.
Well, you're from Florida. I assume you have tattoos.
It was after I came here.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Wow, what a
14 when I moved
turnaround.
here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's funny. Okay. Yeah. So you're like a, like a
I have some cats and a
Oh.
dog.
and a dog, cat and a dog. Okay.
I like 21 Pilots.
Okay.
They can't see my face.
They can't see you. This is purely audio format. Don't worry about it. No one's watching.
You get it. The people that get it.
Yes.
They know.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, it's good to have you guys. So, Ronald McDonald, how you doing? How's life? Tell me
Sorry,
what's
pretty
going
good,
on.
pretty
Just, how's your day been?
Dude, fucking chilling, man. I woke up late, stopped working Saturdays, and so I'm finally able to like catch up on sleep.
I feel
Always a good thing.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at like 1, dude. Honestly, felt bad.
Do you feel bad when you like wait when that happens? You're like, fuck, the whole day's wasted, or like it's like a fuck, I must have needed to sleep.
Kind of a mix of both. I'm gonna lie. Yeah, because like I'll feel like the day's wasted, and then at the same time, like I'm normally supposed to be up at like 7 in the morning, so it's like
Oh no, yeah, I feel
I'm just
that
like
early
fuck,
bird
like I'm
shit.
supposed to be somewhere. You know what I mean?
On a
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah.
7 a.m. on a Saturday?
Yeah, because
Yeah, some
I
people-
normally go to work on
You didn't kill yourself?
Saturday. No, I did not.
Good job.
But no, yeah.
Congratulations.
Right, I'm working on that. Yeah, it's going pretty good.
So wait, what do you do for a living? What is your professional?
I take pictures. Well, yeah,
Of
of course.
Of course, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. So
You're
like,
not very good at explaining about yourself. It's okay. Talk. You're not.
I gotta give me some time. I'll get it out.
Chug that fucking Truly right now. Listen up.
I do a picture card.
I do a picture of a car.
I do
Is
contact
it
card.
okay if I smoke?
Yeah, okay.
So,
no,
like
it's
the
very
inside and the outside of the car. He also does close-ups on door handles.
Damn straight.
Oh,
damn
close
straight.
to the door.
Detail shots. Detail
Mm.
shots. Yeah. And no, but realistically, we do like a lot of local dealerships inventory photography, and we'll also do their
Sorry. Fuck.
we'll also do their
How about this pre-roll? It is hit hard. Fuck.
Dude, that's a fat ass joint right there. Whole ass
Yeah,
gorilla
I
finger.
know. That's what I'm saying. This cost me like $30.
God damn.
I was
That
like an
shit's
eighth
fucking-
in this fucking thing. I figured, since I don't know if you smoke. You smoke, Audrey?
I haven't smoked. Well, yeah.
Okay,
Off
so,
and on.
well, off and on. Well, okay. Well, I know Ron didn't, so I was like, you know, if I'm gonna do, I thought this was a perfect opportunity to smoke this.
He's also off and on. Mostly
Oh,
off.
wait, whoa.
Mostly off, yeah.
Mostly, okay.
Yeah, I used to be
I don't think
really
he's
on.
smoked in a while.
Well, yeah, no, I remember you telling me about it. You used to be a pretty heavy smoker.
Didn't we smoke together before?
I
don't know if we
shotgun
did.
it in your mouth. What?
Oh yeah, the fucking what was that, Len?
Yeah,
like 2 years
or
ago?
Lights All Night, I think.
Dude,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
afterwards,
What's
maybe.
the audio?
Yeah. I wasn't smoking at
What's
that
the
time.
audio pickup?
If I'm all the way over here, like, whoop. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
can I-
It'll probably be in the background, but yeah, you'll be able to be heard.
I'm back.
And she's back. But oh my god, fuck. But like I said, I'm just trying this out because my dealer, he's trying to push these pre-rolls.
Oh really?
It's like an eighth of weed wrapped with like a little bit of wax and some keef on the outside, and I'm already kind of high.
When the dealer tells you it's an 8 in a pre-roll, it's definitely just gonna be a 3, maybe a
Probably.
2.5. You know, capitalism,
Well, that's the thing too.
marketing.
These aren't made by him though, so like, a part of me wants to be like, yeah, I might have gotten screwed over on the. But they said there's wax in it too, so I'm like, I'm not gonna
Oh
trip
shit!
on the semantics of like the weight.
What's that called? A fucking not a moon rock.
No, Moon Rock is like you take a nug, you dip it in THC wax, roll it in keef, and then smoke it.
Dude, that shit's gas. But what are those joints called? Where they're like wrapped in like it's bud and then wrapped in
Yeah, I think
wax, and then they have
it's-
keef on the outside.
I don't know if they have a specific. It might maybe like a Moon Rock joint or something. I'm not too sure. Do they have a name for those fuckers?
I could have sworn there was a name, but then again, I've been out of the game for
Yeah, I'm
about
about
2
to
3
say.
years.
I
So.
mostly. That's the thing too, because like that's what sucks about being in like a non-legal state is you don't really get like shit that's going. Like a big trend nowadays is like liquid, like shit you can drink, which I didn't even know that was a fucking thing until some buddy of mine went to like a legal state. He's like, dude, bro, they have fucking cannabis drinks.
No way.
I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? And it's like drinking an edible basically,
Oh my god.
which I can't imagine. I mean, I'm pretty sure that hits way faster than. Because that's the thing too, like when you eat an edible, the chemical that's making you high, THCA, which I can't say the fucking medical name for that. I'm not even gonna attempt it. But it's processed through your liver, which is why it's so like more intense. Because it's being, I don't even know why specifically, but I just know THC is processed through your liver, so it's like it goes through your entire bloodstream.
Fucking blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But like, because when you smoke it, it does the same thing through your lungs, but it's not as potent. But that's why
That's
eating
crazy.
is.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's science, bitch. It's fucking science.
So are halves still like $90 or some shit now?
Half? Oh, like a half ounce?
Like a half ounce, yeah.
Yeah, about that. 90 to like $100,
Oh, shit.
depending on what you're buying.
So prices haven't really changed, huh?
No, that's the thing about weed, man. It's a stable market, no matter what.
Fuck.
And, like prices don't really change all that much, and that's
Well,
why.
no, I remember when the halves were 70. You know?
If you go to
that was like
Colorado, they're
back in
cheap
the day.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's like, is that like legally obtaining a half? Or
Yeah.
like, oh.
Well, I think the price
There's
of
like
weed
taxes.
goes.
They're so cheaper than here. By a long
Yeah,
shot.
Even with the taxes?
Yeah, I got a pre-roll for $8.
Yeah, it's
Get
not
the
bad.
fuck out of here.
Well, and also you gotta think about it's a business too. Like they have like clearances and shit.
Right.
Shit
And
that's
they're
getting
also, I
old
think
that they
they're-
gotta get rid of.
Are they not subsidized by the government?
Their local government maybe, but not the federal
Yeah,
government,
probably.
obviously. That shit's
Yeah.
still illegal. That's the thing too about owning a weed shop. You could be totally fine following like the law of like the state you're in. DA still has every legal right to kick your door in and take everything you own
Dude, that's
and throw
fucking
your ass in jail.
Yeah.
Which is weird because you're like I'm a law-abiding citizen, but also I'm not. All at the same time. Even if you like just like I remember I was watching this documentary on this guy. He had I don't know, there's a bunch of acres of land that he wasn't using or something, and these guys approached him to use his land for weed, to grow weed on, and like the day they went to harvest, the DA came in and like arrested everybody, including him. He's like, I let them use the land. I'm not fucking growing it. I don't smoke it. Like I have none of it in my house, but because he owns the property it's on, technically he's the kingpin of the whole organization. I guess.
Yeah, the fucking, okay.
Yeah,
The drug
it's like-
lord. Damn.
Yeah, some fucking guy in his 90s they try to charge as like some drug lord, like
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar or
For
some shit.
fucking,
But yeah, this is fucking nuts.
yeah, well, shit, man. No,
Yeah.
it's good to be back. It's good to be back. How's that joint?
Fucking great. I gotta
Yeah?
say, I'm high as shit
Well, you're
right now.
fucking halfway through that bitch already.
I'm quite enjoying myself.
Dude,
That's the thing
shit-
too. I told somebody like, oh yeah, about this
Smoke
pre-roll, it's
like
like an
one
eighth and
point
all that. And they're like, what are you gonna do? Smoke that all by yourself? I'm like, yeah. Like you can smoke an eighth by yourself? Yeah, do that like every other day.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm like having like a really shitty day, I'll smoke an eighth in a day, for sure.
Yeah. I
Especially
got
if I'm doing like
acquaintance-
blunts, because I usually roll like about 2 grams into a blunt.
Really?
At least, yeah. Yeah. It's the
Okay.
only way I fucking feel anything.
Is that, okay, so it doesn't fuck you up and just gets you like kind of high?
Yeah, dude, I remember. Oh god, I fucking can't stand people when they come up here and they roll blunts. Because
Right.
I have this system where like I roll out the tobacco on it, so I never have to split it. It leaves like a little filter, so you never have to. So it's the structural integrity of the cigar is never broken.
Wait.
You just stuff it full of weed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You never have to split it.
What the fuck?
You just
So
all
it's like
the-
a cone?
yeah, basically like a fucking cone, and I can stick like at least 2 grams if I really want to fucking pack it full of shit and like smoke it down like I'm smoking like an actual cigar. I can put 3 in there.
I'm assuming you just like take like a pencil or something and just like fucking
Yeah.
fist that shit.
And then
Yeah.
you like think about it this way. You also like a good way to make sure it's all packed
Yeah.
like tightly, so you can like max amount possible is packing it. So you go. Yeah, they're like they're on the fucking
Yeah,
thing.
Like a cigarette?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a cigarette.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly like a fucking cigarette.
Square.
So
Damn, dude.
yeah, dude,
All
it's
right. He's got the knowledge, the bud knowledge.
mhm. And that's how I always do blunts. I could roll a pretty decent blunt, but this is just it's always perfect. So there's no point.
And I'm assuming it's less time consuming as well.
Sometimes.
I mean, all you gotta do is fucking like, and then you know.
Well, it depends on how. It depends on like how. I always say, anything worth doing takes time.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna, I spend an obsessive amount of time on a blunt. Especially if I'm just by myself, smoking a blunt. I'm making sure it's perfect.
Yeah, fair enough.
I will spend like 30, 40 minutes on a blunt. just to make sure it's perfect.
I will say, rolling a blunt though is like a form of art. You know what I mean? Like when you roll that bitch and you.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like, fucking,
Joints is. I would say joints are
comes
more
out
of
like fucking
a higher form of art than blunts. Because I think blunts. It may be just because I've rolled more blunts than joints in my lifetime, so maybe I'm a little biased. But I do think joints are harder than blunts.
Oh, 100%.
And then easier to fuck up, and like when you do when it's really someone rolls a fucking beautiful joint, it is a work of art. And when it smokes perfectly, no, I am so surprised I'm like halfway fucking through this already.
No, dude, you are fucking puffing and huffing, man.
I'm a little disappointed.
Damn chimney over there.
Yeah. No, I don't want. I'm already like no. I'm like about to finish this. And I want another one already.
Well, shit, we can load it back up, eh?
Yeah, I got the
see
bong
you got that
out, too.
jar over there. Fucking,
Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
my boy
dude,
got
I
the
just like
pack.
I was so low on weed the other day. It's fucking when you ever like smoke a lot and then you're like on like the verge of running out, you're just like
that anxiety.
that's when you feel like a drug addict. You're like, fuck, I need to buy weed at some, and it sucks too when you're like one guy and he just doesn't. Is fickle with time, you know. You know, it's just like
fickle with time.
sometimes, and it's like, oh, I'm not open this day. Or like, and one thing that sucks too is like I have like the worst luck when it comes to drug dealers. I had a guy come. He was gonna deliver here, and then I get a text like an hour after he's like open or whatever. It's like got yeah got in a car. Dad got in a car crash, closed for the day. I'm like fuck.
Dude, yeah, that's the worst.
I'm like that dad can't control that.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
his dad too. I feel bad. Like.
Especially when it's your only plug.
And then I'm personally like, please to let him not be in the hospital or dead. That way, now I'm gonna have to wait for a funeral to be over to buy weed. Or he's gonna be mourning. Or
Right, all these delays, man. Fuck.
dude, I swear to God, if I ever get in a car with a drug dealer, like, I hear like sniffle, I'm like, nah. Hey man, I'm a customer, not a therapist.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Here's your money. Give me the drugs.
Right, this is a professional transaction.
Let's keep it professional, all right? We can talk about it later. If you want
Hand me the sack and let me sprint over to my door before the cops see me. Okay, come on.
Exactly, dude. Sometimes it's like that, especially when you buy like a large quantity of shit. It's not fitting in your pants pocket.
You know, I actually have a story about that. So I grew up in Plano,
Yeah.
Texas, and they're like the cops over there are fucking crazy. Those motherfuckers travel in packs, bro. Like they will, not even pulling someone over, they'll drive together in packs for no reason.
Jesus.
And yeah, I remember I took my friend, he was a plug, he was going to rehab. Okay. And fuck, we get to the place, which is like the sketchier part of the place. Pick up the pack.
Of course.
And as soon as we pick up the pack, or actually no. It was before we got there. Right before we got to the house. We stopped at the stop sign. And I was like, alright. Fucking objective is 10 feet in front of us.
You do like a fucking briefing right before.
Yeah. I was like, time to collect intel.
Yeah. Everybody stay frosty. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but like, okay, so we go past the stop sign, and then fucking cop just spawns, right? Spawns
I hate
right
when
in.
they fucking do that shit.
Dude, yeah, fucking
Just spawn in.
piece of
Just,
shit. Yeah.
yeah.
They just appeared they just materialized. And he pulled us over, and I ended up driving home. Okay, a little bit more of a backstory. I had two of my friends in the car, and we were going to pick up this pack.
Okay.
One of them was a plug.
Mhm.
Okay, I end up get pulled over. They both get taken for warrants.
Damn.
Yeah, and so I drive home alone. We didn't even pick up the pack. But if we did pick up the pack though,
You would have been fucked.
well, they would have been fucked. They would have been real fucked. I mean,
Well,
I was
I don't
very
know.
just
Can you
right.
get fucked up for having shit in your car? I guess you could be like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I know what you're talking
No,
about.
I tried doing that one time, but since I was the only person in the car at the time,
That's
they were like, "Sorry, dude.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
in your possession," and I was like, "Fuck." And so I ate the charge for that.
Fuck, that sucks. Yeah. Dude, I remember one time. I think I may have told this. If I've told the story on this podcast before, I'm sorry to the listeners out there. But so me and my buddy we're at a bar drinking, and then he's like, "Hey man, let's go outside and smoke." And so we're literally already done with them. I'm literally like, as I see the cop rolling around the corner, I'm throwing the fucking roach I'm like stomping it out on the ground, and the cop's like, "So what are y'all doing out here in this parking lot, sir?" And I'm like, "Nothing." They're like, "I saw what you were doing." I'm like, "I ain't doing. I'm not doing anything. I don't know what what you're talking about." Like, "What were you smoking?" I'm just like, a cigarette. I was like, I said something. I was like, tobacco. I might have even just said tobacco.
Oh god,
Yeah,
bro! When you
tobacco.
state the substance of what you're, if
Tobacco.
you state exactly, yeah, the creating product of what you're fucking smoking.
Yeah, so he does the whole thing like, oh, and so I literally just like, "Sir, we're absolutely we're just out here talking, like, we're doing nothing wrong here." And he's like, "I know what you're doing. I just want you to admit it, and then we can proceed." I'm just like, "I have not done anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not admitting to anything." And let me search you. And then he was even like, "Is this your car?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't even have the keys."
Wait.
We were drinking, and I gave my keys to one of my friends. Like, "You're driving home."
Yeah.
So I didn't have my keys on me.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, shit, I can't." So he didn't even get to search the car or anything. And he searched me and my friend, and then he tried to be almost out on the ground. I'm like, "If you want to take the end of that, I think I said like of that cigar or whatever the fuck it is, be my guest," because I knew at the end of it it's tobacco. Because I just talked about the blunt. I had one of those rolled,
Yeah.
so I know at the end of it there's no weed on it. So I was just like, "Fucking take it.
Oh my god.
I don't care." I've done nothing. I'm like, I'm just sitting there. I've done nothing wrong. I don't know what you're doing here.
Oh my god. You actually could get away with that.
I got away
tobacco
with
stuff,
it.
dude. That's fucking.
And then, because we had nothing on us, and and it's weird too, because like this whole bar's like, "What the fuck's going on?" Because they see the police lights,
Yeah.
they see us. I think I wouldn't say I was yelling. One of my friends was yelling. Yeah, but I don't know. You ever met Jacob? Have I ever introduced you to? No, just he's a good friend of mine. He's the one actually yelling at the cops. Like, "What the fuck are you doing? We didn't do nothing wrong."
Dude, don't do that shit.
And I kept telling him, bro, I was just like, "Dude, just let them do whatever the fuck they gotta do, whatever. If they want to touch our gooch, whatever, fuck it. They can search me all goddamn day. I got nothing on me." Fucking, it is a Keller cop too. I mean, they're all fucking dickheads.
Really?
I wasn't 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a guy that. I got caught once again, pulled over on a 420 Eve. And had a bong in my car and everything. No weed or anything. Just had my bong in my car for some reason. And they search my car. They find it, and they're like, "All right, so I ain't gonna give you a ticket, but you're gonna have to get rid of this." So we put the bong in a little plastic baggie. It says, I want to watch you smash this right here in front of me." I was like, "Okay." So I just smash the bong, and then I want you to walk it over to that dumpster over there.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I honestly almost missed the part that it was a bong.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it's not like it's even that big of a deal. I was just like, well, fuck, now I don't have a bong. You made me throw my grinder in there too. I went back the next day to try and find the grinder, because I was like, fuck, that's my only grinder. So I had to go like on 420. It was such a shitty 420 too, because I skipped school. I went to buy a new bong and a grinder, and then I got caught for skipping school, which was not fun.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Right after getting caught.
By the police too.
Wow.
I was I've had the worst, and I just ate an edible too, so I'm just sitting there getting yelled at by my parents, stoned out of my goddamn mind. I was like, "I'm so sorry. I'm such a bad little boy."
Delinquency activities, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Activities.
Dude, I was like, how did I not get caught for being high too?
I feel you on that though. There was one time I went over to my buddy Joey's. You remember Joey?
No, Joey.
I remember
Yeah,
Joey.
Yeah. So he.
Is it fondly? Is it a fond memory of Joey?
Yeah, there's a.
Give me your
there's a whole
vape.
saga.
Oh,
no.
Joey.
Good times. Good times.
Joey,
At the-
but Joey lived up in Frisco at the time,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Fuck,
Oh.
dude, let's go gas up."
smoke.
plays
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And Joey also like always had weed, but he happened to not have weed this time. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll bring my pack. Cool. So I pull up to the apartment, and I get to the gate where you have to put in the gate code.
Yeah.
And right behind me, and this is 2 a.m. A cop fucking just pulls in right behind me, and I was like, oh shit. But this is okay because it looks like I'm just going home. And he's not gonna like fuck with me. And I put the gate code in, and I go inside, and then he follows me into the fucking
Oh
complex.
shit.
But then he like diverts. Like,
Oh,
he
okay.
goes somewhere else. I was like, all right,
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I pull up to my buddy's apartment, and like I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? How you been? Yeah, fuck, shit.
Wah, wah.
And then we get together, and I'm like, yeah, let's like pack this pipe, let's smoke up. And he's like, bet you want to smoke in my garage? I was like, fuck it. He has one of those like apartment garages. You know?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Usually
okay.
like that.
Okay.
And so-
Ooh.
Yeah. So I backed my car into the garage.
Oh,
and-
no.
It was already open because someone
This was
A
not.
certain
It was
person
not
in
my
this room
fault. It was not my fault.
broke the
I
garage.
didn't know
Sounds like
this-
it's somebody's fault.
Okay, listen. I didn't know this part of the story. I did not know that you knew the cop was in the fucking complex. You guys made it sound like the cop just pulled up out of fucking nowhere.
He
But
basically
you're
did.
telling me
He
you knew
basically
he was
did.
in there,
Wait, you're
and you
spoiling the
and you
story.
made the decision.
You're
Stop.
spoiling the story.
No.
Yeah, just
So,
really.
You
okay,
knew
well,
he was
anyway,
in there.
look,
So
Audrey
you knew a cop was in
fucked that
there.
garage up. She fucked
So you
that
didn't
shit
close the
bad.
garage door. That's
It
what I'm
was bad.
hearing. Right?
Yeah, right. So
Well,
I
funny story.
backed my car into the garage.
They couldn't
Audrey
close the
absolutely
garage door.
Yeah. Destroyed.
Yeah, we couldn't close the garage door.
Okay,
This is
okay.
why that part of the story matters.
Okay.
Audrey destroyed the garage.
Got it.
So like we couldn't close it, and so I'm back in there. We're like, all right, let's smoke up, and we smoke up, and I just like light up Bluetooth speaker, just chilling in there. It was a great time, dude. It was a grand
Yeah.
event. And then the fucking cop I just see him pull up around the corner, all doobie and shit, bro. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? And he gets, he's like, yeah, what are you boys doing? And like we were like, nothing, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's a typical,
chilling.
like, yeah, you know,
Chilling.
like, nothing happened there. And you know, he's like, yeah, it smells like weed. Give me the weed, blah blah blah. So he took my weed, he took my pipe,
Damn.
and but he didn't arrest me. And that
That's
was an arrestable
charge.
amount of weed.
Yeah.
But he said, I'm going to give you a ticket right now for the weed, and then you have to appear in court later for I'm going to put a warrant out for you for the paraphernalia, which was the pipe.
No. Okay.
And I think also a grinder. And I was like, alright, fuck it, that's cool. At least I didn't go to jail. Frisco's like tough on that shit, so whatever.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we actually had to go up into the apartment, and fucking all my buddy had was stems.
Oh,
And so
Lord.
we literally poured milk in a fucking pan, tried to
Oh,
heat that shit up.
no.
You know, the tea. We tried to make the tea,
You
man.
fucking crack addict.
Yeah.
With
Oh yeah.
milk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
you
'cause
tried
we
to make
went-
stem tea with milk?
You gotta understand, we were gonna have it was
That's
gonna be a night,
disgusting,
dude.
Ron.
I had so much weed, we were gonna get like absolutely fried, and then like watch like the Wiz Khalifa movie or something, you know.
Oh, that's a vibe.
And then all of that just went out the window in about like a span of 10 minutes. And so we're like, fuck.
You do realize you could have just smoked in his apartment, right?
Yeah.
But it was
yeah,
what
in
they wanted to do in
hindsight.
the garage.
In hindsight, and also in hindsight, I should have known there was a cop in the complex.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you
Yeah,
did
you
kind of
shouldn't.
drop the
That
ball.
was
He
my
shouldn't
bad.
have.
Well, you didn't think you'd be like just sitting in there this whole fucking night.
I'm
He
pretty
knew the
sure I
garage
mentioned
couldn't
it.
close. Y'all
I'm
shouldn't
pretty
have
sure.
gone to the garage.
Yeah, it was
If
just
it
Yeah,
could've
I've openly
closed, you
smoked.
could've hotboxed.
I've openly smoked in a
But
garage.
he knew
And the
it
cops
couldn't
rolled by with-
close.
Yeah, it was a whole thing,
Yeah,
a whole like
no.
line of just like shittiness that led to that, and then like so yeah. But I feel you, desperate times. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Boiling.
I've never been. Oh, I'm gonna try to make stem tea with milk.
dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's disgusting.
That-
Because we looked up online like how to do it, and they're like, yeah, the milk, like the fats in the
No,
milk or
it
something, like
doesn't.
bring out like the THC. Some shit
It
like that.
holds
We
onto
were
the-
on crackhead mode, bro.
Just use water.
We were crackhead that
But
day.
even
Boil
that's
it
even
and
worse,
then-
bro.
It didn't even work.
Doesn't? Yeah, it
Literally,
doesn't.
we
It,
were
like
not
literally,
high
it's
enough.
like such a hit or miss, pretty
Yeah,
much.
no, they tried to blame me for that.
What?
Well, you did break the garage.
Maybe
Oh,
not
yeah,
you.
did
Maybe
break
not
the
you.
gar-
Hey, if the
At the
garage
root of the
worked-
problem.
If
Okay,
the garage
okay.
worked,
If the garage
If the
had
garage
worked,
had
it would have
worked.
been a
Close.
great idea, but he knew it didn't work. Yes, my bad, but also his bad, because I was like, oh, I'm
You
gonna.
know what?
Okay,
I'm thinking
listen to
maybe
this
we
now.
need to
We're gonna defend me real
No,
quick.
it's your fault.
Listen.
It's totally your fault. How could they predict their whole life?
Me
At
and
a
okay,
time.
me and Joey hanging out, right? We pull up to his apartment. We're in my car, and I go to the garage
Fuck, you hit the garage door?
because he didn't have a car at the moment or something. I don't
Okay.
know. So I could park in the garage. So I pull up to the garage. I'm backing in, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna park in my garage, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Press the button. He presses the button. Too late because I'm already backing up. I
Oh,
look behind me.
Jesus.
I look behind me. I can't see it in any of my mirrors. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm good, and I keep backing up, and I have a wing on the top of my car,
Oh,
and that
fuck.
hits it
Oh,
and like
man.
dents it in.
You know, that reminds me of old families. I'll tell you.
So
old.
technically not my fault, but like kinda.
Yeah,
It's funny.
yeah, it is your
Kinda,
fault.
kinda. But I'll tell you an old family tale.
Thank you for
from
listening.
my.
Innocent until proven guilty.
So this is a story of my grandfather's brother, my grand uncle, I guess. So him, it was like 1970 something maybe, and him and his buddies and this, I think they was running like a lima bean green Volkswagen Beetle, or drunk as fuck, coming home from whatever party they were going to, or maybe they had a party there at that house. I don't remember, but they were very drunk. He rams into the garage door, just like totals it, like tears it off the hinges and everything. And so he's like, "Fuck!" Him and his buddies just drunk out of their mind, and they're like, "Fuck! Oh my god!" And he's like, "Just fucking, we'll put it in the backyard. We'll fix it later."
Y'all threw
So,
a whole ass garage door.
They did that. So then my great grandparents come home from their vacation. This is Michigan. Like usually for the weekend, you go to the lake or whatever. When if you're like old timey and shit.
Wait, you got family up in there?
Yeah, Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's currently living in Michigan.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Small world.
yeah.
So they're all his name's Jeff, and apparently my great grandma used to call him Jeffy. Like, oh, Jeffy pulled up because it's like one of those like you have to pull it up yourself. It wasn't electric or anything back in the day. So they're like, oh, he left the garage door open for us, and my great grandfather's stout man, about like 5'4". He's up there pulling the cord, they're like jumping for the cord. We're like, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? And they don't realize there is no fucking garage door there. It is in the backyard with a car-sized dent in it. And they fucked up Volkswagen Beetle in the driveway. And they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, Jeff, what happened to your car? And they're like, what the fuck? But yeah, back in the day when drinking and driving was okay. And there's only funny little stories
Right.
instead of death.
Yeah, then there's those not so funny stories.
Oh yeah, I heard one from the other day from my grandparents. I don't remember that. Blah blah blah. He fucking hit a tree and killed 3 people.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, oh my god.
She's like, good old time.
That Jeffrey.
Oh, that silly boy.
Yeah. Did he die in the car crash? Oh yeah. Good old times.
Dude, yeah, that's a. Girl, what the
Girl, what the fuck are you
hell?
doing?
Don't fuck up the
You
think they can
the
hear me?
acoustics?
audio.
There's
Can they hear that?
maybe, I don't know. Well, it's got the little fuzzy thing on there, so maybe not.
Yeah, that could be like.
There's like a
Muffled or
little
something.
echo.
Echo. I don't know. But yeah, no, that's fucking weird, bro. So what do you So you just moved to Denton. You have 2 dogs now too.
I do.
What are their names?
Oh my god.
Talk about your children for a
Fuck.
second.
I love them so much. They're my babies.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we got a dude, right? His name's Caleb, and then we got a
Caleb.
chick. Her name's Nimesh.
Namesh.
Yeah, I think it means like freckle or something. in some
Ah,
other language.
okay.
I don't know. My parents are fobs. So it's
Ah,
like,
okay.
yeah,
I see.
it's like, yeah, we'll label it Nimesh. You know?
No, Namesh.
So,
We gotta have some roots.
Yeah. Gotta put some
Yeah.
cultural, cultural
Yeah, we got the dog named
spins on it.
Namesh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, right.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. My name's Ron with an A. So it's like, shit,
Me,
we're all kind
Fran.
of zesty here. Yeah.
Every time I see your name, I'm like, asked my friend Ron. They're like, why does it say Ran? I was
Yeah.
like, that's just how you spelled it. Bro.
Everyone always says Ran when they first meet me, and I'm like, they're just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I just don't. It's
Well, how do
fine.
you spell
It's happened
Ron?
so many times.
Normal.
R-O-N.
Or
Like Ron,
Ron.
Ron Weasley,
Ron
Ron
Weasley.
Swanson,
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. But no, mine's supposed to be said Ran.
Ron?
Like the A is supposed to it's not supposed to be like Ran, it's like
Is it like R that has a different pronunciation?
Also the R, yes, but like mainly the A. So it's like instead of
Ah.
like Ran, it would be Ron.
Ah,
Right, yeah.
okay.
And then with the R, you'd like just use the back of your throat, Ran.
Ron.
Ran.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
everyone
really
says I
weird.
spelled my name wrong, and they always say it's ER. But I spelled OR.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's tougher to like notice because like I could. It sounds the same exact way both ways. huh?
Yeah.
Connor.
Well, that's the thing.
No.
That's weird. Usually, when someone from like who doesn't speak English as their first language, I like write out my name, and they're like, "Oh, Connor." I'm like, it's not. It's Connor.
You're right.
It's just spelled the way it is. I don't know why. And maybe he's just a UFC fan, but I don't know why. My boss just calls me McGregor. I said, my name's Connor. He's like, oh, McGregor? And I was like, yeah. And now that's been my name ever since. I don't know if he just prefers saying that versus Connor, but I've been called my first name maybe I can count on one hand how many times I've been called by my first name.
Dude, that's actually like I've never thought of that nickname for you.
I never did it either. I'm like, I'm not. I am somewhat Irish, but I'm not like a short little Irishman. I'm gonna fucking.
Got a blonde beard, blonde hair, kind of,
Yeah, but I've never
I
been
can
like,
see
oh,
you
I'm
being
gonna kick
Irish.
somebody's ass.
Yeah, true. You're
very
full of
peaceful,
love.
peaceful
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah. You're mad zen, bro.
Of course, I try to exhibit zen.
Absolutely zen, mate.
Yeah.
So are you rolling another J, or like we just fucking?
No, I'm gonna smoke out of the bong now.
Oh shit! I forgot you got that old thingamabob over there.
Yeah.
Look at
So
that.
we have technology.
Yeah. Innovation.
Yes. Some say this is actually a better way to smoke because the water like filters it out, but I don't believe that shit.
I do think it's more of a direct hit. Like less stuff is burned
Yeah.
out in the process.
Yeah. I do believe that as well. It's also like I think smoking out of a bong kind of forces you to inhale.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like some people are like, I smell weed, I don't even get high.
Yeah.
Because they're not inhaling it. They're just like
I've smoked many times.
as soon as they like
never get
breathe.
high.
Yeah, it's fucking, I hate people.
Weed just doesn't affect
You ever
me.
run into a motherfucker and say he allergic to weed?
Get the fuck! Ain't nobody allergic to weed,
You
bro.
said I'm like, oh, so like if you like smoke, you're like die or something. He's like, no, I just don't get high. I'm just like,
Well, yeah.
all right, so you just don't like smoking weed. That's just,
You just can't smoke weed. You just
yeah,
don't know how to.
yeah. It's,
Because I don't know anybody that's actually legitimately inhaled weed and not
yeah,
eventually gotten high.
yeah, exactly. It's bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, shit, I'll drink out of my aluminum can.
But you know what?
Some more
I will say
technology.
this. God made. It says it right over there. Actually, God made grass. Man made booze. Who do you trust?
Oh, fuck. That's a tough question.
Right?
Yeah.
Look at that every day. I'm just like, damn.
I gotta say both, dude. There has to, I don't know if, it depends on how you define God.
Oh,
It really
shit.
does.
Well, it's weird. In most religions, alcohol has like some kind of like sacred, like it's like sacrament.
Yeah,
For
like
Christians
wine.
is like the blood
Yeah.
of Christ is wine.
Which, that's like so weird to think, actually.
A lot
When
of
you really think about it?
yeah. Think about this.
Why
You eat a
wine?
cracker is the body, and then wine is the blood of Christ. But I don't know. He said it at Last Supper. He was just working with what he had at the
Right.
time. He's like, bread is my body, and he's probably a little drunk, and he's like, wine is my
Okay.
blood. It's red too. Isn't even crazy? His first miracle ever recorded in the Bible is making wine.
That
That's his first time on stage.
Wait, what exactly was that? It was like
He
fucking,
his
water in
him
the
his
wine?
yeah, water in the wine.
Uh-huh.
He was at a wedding with his mother, and they're like, "Oh my God, Jesus, we're all out of wine." He's like, "Babe, I got you."
Bro, bring this guy to a fucking
Yeah,
party. The
exactly.
fuck- Holy shit, big
You ever
guy.
see that fucking meme
Just
where it's
fill up a
like
couple
Jesus
jugs.
when he goes to a restaurant with his friends? He's like, "We'll have water." It turns it all into fucking wine.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing too. That's his first recorded miracle.
I love how they call it a miracle.
Well,
Like,
would
yeah,
that
fucking, yeah.
would be, dude.
Brought
Well,
the
the,
party
all,
back to
part of me
life.
would be like, that's all our fucking water. What are we gonna drink besides wine?
Wait, hold up.
He's like, yo, Jesus, you know how long it takes to get this fucking water here? You know how many camel
Right,
trips this took?
Yeah. They fucking had that shit bouncing on top of their head for about 4 miles.
Exactly, bro.
Damn.
No, it's like the husband and Jesus are all like, hell yeah, man. And then the wife's just like, you know how long it took me to get all that fucking water? Man. Unless you have a private well, which I don't even know. You just have to be lucky, I guess. Think about it. You're just gonna like have a plot of land. You're like, I hope there's water underneath this fucking bitch.
No, I mean, yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, that's what they used to have like those. Was it tuning rod for? Like, was it?
What?
I don't know. They had like a rod that you would like smack on the ground and like it would like vibrate, and supposedly it's supposed to vibrate towards water. I think it's like a tuning rod or.
I know that they use that for like music. There's like a tuning fork,
Yes.
you know, and it
I
like
think
you
it's-
hear the pitch correctly.
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
But I think they have
You
like.
know, water. What the fuck?
Hey man, this is old timey farm
Dude,
shit.
what the fuck?
This is old time shit. They believe in like say.
Oh,
Goddamn burning
dude,
bush.
That's some good shit you smoking.
They're
huh?
believing if they
There
slit
ain't
this
no
fucking
way.
lamb's throat, they'll have good crops and God will be.
You're telling me they smacked the fucking stick on the ground and it led them to a source
Yeah,
of
like
water?
where like the stick would start like going towards as it vibrates is where the water is.
Damn, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's actually crazy.
but I think it does actually work. That's the crazy part.
What?
There's
You
something
tried
like I've never tried it out, but it has been proven to like find water.
Are you serious?
Yes,
What?
I don't even know what it's fucking. I'm pretty sure
How
it's.
the fuck does that shit work?
Is that or you fucking extremely lucky? Yeah, you know what I mean. Just like fuck it, this
I
spot.
feel like half of the things that have, traditions that have been invented were all off of, like, even following, like, some star, to find, like, civilization.
Oh
You
yeah.
Follow the northern, or whatever.
Well,
the northern
Columbus thought he found India.
star.
He found Cuba.
Straight up.
Yeah, he didn't even fucking make it. He thought he went. He thought he sailed all the way around the world and ended up in India.
Motherfucker,
And then
yeah.
he just ran into fucking North America.
That's fucking funny.
It's,
Yeah, dude. I bet they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
yeah, the land we started on, people didn't even know existed until like, Columbus.
Right.
Or technically the Vikings sailed here first, but fucking
We
Vikings.
don't ever hear about them. There's not been any mention of Vikings in, like, the books, history class, shit like that.
Well, they're a bunch of just raiding assholes.
Yeah,
I mean, I was reading this book that
man.
like about Scandinavian history. They fucked up a lot of shit. You know, there was a Viking king of England.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then he got overthrown by like some Christian king, or I guess. From,
But I
like,
thought, like, they were all,
but like that's the thing
Norse,
too. Like England wasn't one united country like it is now.
Oh.
It was a bunch of like broken up kingdoms and shit. It had its own territories and all that.
I think that's how everywhere started, though.
Yeah.
Like the dynasties for China. And
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
You gotta think about like when as we see like a country is like now, especially even ones that were ruled by like monarchs back in the day. They used to start. They started off with just like kings and queens of like minor and major lands,
Yeah.
and whoever just had the most shit or conquered the most territory was just the shit.
And I guess that all started from like villages,
Yeah,
way
exactly.
back in the day.
I wonder how that started. Who is like I am the king, you guys work for me, and if you don't, I'll chop your fucking.
I think that's where the whole like alpha thing came from. You have
Yeah.
like the most like fucking brawny dude that's like.
Oh
like,
yeah, I guess yeah. This the
Chotch monster.
Yeah,
He's like,
whoever could bring in like this, I guess this is the most macho
You do
dude.
what I say,
You
type
know,
shit.
you puny little muscle brain boy.
Yeah, I bet like whoever like disobeyed him, they just fucking
Smacked out of existence.
right. He'd like break him in half or some shit, and done deal. They're not in the village
I
anymore.
really do think if you got like a time machine, you went back to like medieval times, people would just be like backward savages. Like like how we think of like people like not third, like people like indigenous tribes that are sort of like left in like the Amazons or basically people are using like just bow and arrows and basically and shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what they are.
that's,
Just maybe more clothed.
dude. I'm like actually fascinated with like medieval. Like that shit's kind of cool, bro. Like I love learning about it. But I always
Yeah.
think like if I actually transported back to that time,
Oh, you'd be killed instantly.
yeah, just for like
Actually,
sneezing,
maybe not. You're
like,
pretty
they'd be
fucking
like,
tall. They might be like you're like a giant.
right? Maybe
Because
I could
people
rule
were like
land.
tiny back then because they didn't have food.
Well, but my thing is that like they're like, I don't want to say like, I mean I guess their education, but like they don't like, I'd be so different, like how do I explain it? Like, we're a lot different from the people
Well, yeah,
back
definitely.
in the mid ages.
I mean, if you think about it, your average kindergartner is more educated than anybody from like.
yeah, so I'd
300
like do
years ago.
something differently, and they'd be like, "Yo, are you a fucking witch?"
They
And
probably
then
would
they'd
think you're a
lynch me or
witch.
some shit. I'd be done.
Yeah. I like to think if I could just go back looking like Jesus as much as humanly possible, maybe I could get away with becoming the second coming of Christ.
Totally good, bro.
Probably
You
could.
totally could.
You probably could too. You never know. I mean, people they'd
You
probably be
look
like,
like
"Oh, I
what
remember
people think.
Jesus."
People like you have like the
Well, I'm white
description-
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm the whitewashed version. If you think about it, Jesus would get stopped like by TSA today, because he's basically an Arab man.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he's portrayed many different ways. I don't fucking know.
No, yeah, I mean, there's Korean Jesus, Black Jesus, there's Arab Jesus, there's there's no like accurate, and no one got fucking pictures.
Well,
And I
yeah,
don't even think
yeah,
they
no.
just do they. I don't know. Even in the Bible, I mean, the church could have just changed what any descriptive words that they've ever.
Yeah, that's
written
why
about
I don't
him.
really trust.
I don't trust organized religion.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, organized religion. Yeah.
Especially like Catholics, I'm like, you guys got real greedy and got real shady for a while, and still kind of are.
Yeah.
You ever see the fucking throne the Pope sits on, like a demonic fucking throne? It's like it's nuts.
What?
Yeah, it's like
I've heard the Pope used to fucking
there's some
shit that.
weird ass shit in the Vatican that people are like, why the fuck is this in like? Because everyone's like, oh my god, it's Sistine Chapel, that's so cool. And then they see the demonic throne, they're like, what the fuck is that doing here? And you got like just priests just walking around like, hello children.
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, there's,
Fuck, no.
you know, the age of consent there is like 15 or some shit.
Of course it is.
It is fucking disgusting.
Of course it is. With that motherfucker in there, hell yeah.
Ugh, dude, it is.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude. I don't know. Any sort of organization leads to.
Well, that's
Some
crazy
sort
thing
of
too is like I really want to get in one of them Vatican archives, man. Because that's like where they keep all the shit that like like during the Crusades that they've captured, like old gold. I mean, there's apparently like ways to summon demons and shit down there. Fucking some people even say the Ark of the Covenant's down there.
I mean, demons and shit, dude. That's getting into like witchcraft and like mysticism.
Well, that's the
and
thing
shit.
too. There are guides to do that shit. There are like people have like made like
In
ways to-
Catholicism?
yeah.
Damn, dude. I didn't know they.
I
rolled
mean,
like that.
if you want to summon a demon, most of the time you have to chant in Latin.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
If you look at that, I mean, I don't know if any of that shit's real, but there are like recorded like texts on like how to do this shit.
I'd like to.
You know, like the what is it?
I'm quite drunk right now.
What is it? I think it's like the Book of Solomon, or like it's King Solomon.
Yeah, sure. I've heard.
I've heard of
I've
him.
heard
Yes.
the lore.
Well, apparently he recorded how to summon and control demons. Made a whole book on it. And I don't know, but I got into like weird religious shit for like a while. I was just because like shit that's like not like I don't even know like mystic shit, and then just like religious shit.
Well, I mean, I think that's the way every person that's like into witchcraft and crystals and like shit, like it's. Just
I didn't get that
questions.
far. I didn't get like, all right, I got this crystal now. I
Well,
will
fair
have
enough.
good
Yeah,
fortune.
but it's like those things that are like peculiar, that you want to find more about. Find
like
out
if
more
it
about,
is real, I'm like, oh fuck. And if it's not,
Yeah.
I mean, because that's the thing too. Like
manifestation and shit.
because like like Solomon and like the shit. He was a real person. He was a king of Jerusalem for a while, and his temple was sacked by I don't know who, the Romans maybe.
Probably.
And then you know what's in Rome? Right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. It's all connected. This conspiracy, the Pope's a giant lizard warming up the earth for his overlord. She said some shit. I don't fucking know. You know what's even like a craziest theory about like humanity is? They were all just like a soul farm.
A
A
what?
soul farm, bro. You ever heard that theory?
Fuck no.
That like some like giant like extraterrestrial beings are just using us as like farm for souls,
For what? What purpose?
energy. We're an energy source,
Damn.
and that's why we also. It's also like a theory about like reincarnation, that like why no one can like move on past this point, because we're all just being sucked back down to earth to become another soul.
You know what's insane? You know what's really crazy though?
Yeah.
Is that like no matter, there are countless different approaches to like life.
Yeah.
You know, like explaining life
Oh.
and like the afterlife and like the unknown.
Yeah.
And like not one has like a
Can I have
definitive.
another truly?
Dude, come on now.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, baby.
No, but not one of them has a like can tell is something like that you can like prove.
Oh yeah,
ever
because you don't know
since-
until you die.
Right, and what I find weird is that like even science, right? Science is
Yeah,
supposed to explain
science
the
can't-
universe, and they can only trace everything back to everything except the very first millisecond of the universe happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like right before the Big Bang, we don't know what the fuck happened. But the Big
Yeah.
Bang, and then like all
Well,
that
do you ever
shit.
hear like? I mean, it was an episode on Futurama. This theory that the universe is a constant repeating, like cycle of life and death.
Yeah.
The fact basically like we've had this conversation a billion times over the entire span of all of existence, basically.
Oh my god.
Because like they say that the universe keeps expanding, and they said eventually it'll expand and stretch out to the point like, well, everything will be dead and everything will be gone by that point, but it'll stretch all the way to the point where it rips, and boom, a new Big Bang.
Oh, is that like the Big Rip?
Yeah, something
think-
like yeah.
I
I
heard
think
something,
that
yeah.
basically that it'll expand to the point where the last atom will split and create an explosion that creates a new Big Bang, restarts the universe, and because of divine intervention or just the fact that it's just a giant repeating cycle that we're here every single time.
And yeah, something else I found really crazy. That is absolutely. I mean,
Which is crazy. Maybe.
and right, they also have a lot of theories scientifically. Like that about like what. Some of them say like you got the repeating universe theory,
Yeah.
the multiverse theory or whatever.
Well, that's actually I think they've proven that
Ain't
there
no
are
fucking-
parallel universes actually do exist.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
there are like different like. Yeah, I remember it came out during like COVID. No one cared.
Right? Yeah, we're all just like so focused on
parallel
masks.
universes actually exist. Aliens exist, and like a bunch of other shit just came out during COVID, and no one gave a fuck.
I was too concerned about whether I could walk into Target without wearing a mask, so I just
Yeah,
did not have
true.
my eye on that.
People are about to riot over that shit, bro. I swear.
Fucking seriously, bro. Oh my
Especially
God.
if you didn't. I think if it was like. Definitely, if they could have kept like like a total totalitarian like state over everybody, like not every state was like kind of different, basically,
Right,
with
yeah.
rules and restrictions. I think you definitely would have had riots over masks.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know, there were some people that were, I ain't wearing it unless. I mean, I remember at the beginning of that shit, the people were like, "Oh, the National Guard's gonna tell you to stay in your fucking house and shit." I'm like, "Fuck."
Dude. Fuck that shit. Yeah. That was a period of time.
That was like a week span where like, shit gonna go down? Like, is this the
Yeah,
end?
It was more than a week, man. That was like a topic of debate for quite a long time.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then
there were a lot of
businesses-
people who felt like COVID was the end time, basically.
Yeah, and businesses were trying to like enforce the whole mask. It got down to that level rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
governments, enforcing some sort of policy.
Yeah.
It was businesses. You know, like we're not gonna sell you food.
Yeah, and it
You
became
know?
a point to where, because I think they figured like they didn't want to enforce it anymore, so they're like, if a business, we'll leave it up to the businesses. If they want to enforce it, they can.
Right. I think they just didn't know what to do, and they're like, we're gonna play it safe because we don't want to get like docked by the government. You know.
Yeah, true.
Take our like fucking food serving license or whatever.
Yeah, or it's just like, it's even crazier the people that were taking the COVID money and buying stupid shit. Like I remember some guy.
Oh, we all did that. Everybody.
No,
listening
were
to
you
this
ever hear
fucking
about that
podcast
business
did
guy? He
that.
took all the extra money he was supposed to give to like his employees.
Oh, that.
And
Okay.
bought like a blue Lamborghini.
Dude, yeah, there were a couple like a couple
Shady people like that. They're
situations.
just like, it's free money.
Yeah, and they like some people pretended to be like dead people or something and got
Yeah. They got, or like they were receiving checks, even though that their people know they were deceased.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. I thought that was a fun time too. I went to a spring break. I had a pretty fun spring break one time because of COVID checks.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just we were able to get like an Airbnb at South Padre.
Oh, everybody had their COVID check.
Yeah,
They're like,
right,
so
right.
we balling out.
I was
this
just
spring
thinking,
break.
I was going without COVID checks. I was just sitting there like, how much is it to
You know
go?
what's really funny is I was supposed to go to like supporting the environment. You know what I mean? And I'm entirely sure that everybody just, aside from boomers, you know what I mean? Because obviously they probably threw that in their not their retirement fund, but
Like
like
stock
in their like fucking
portfolio.
yeah stocks and shit.
Stonks. That got that
Amazon's
GameStop
going
money.
up right now. Yeah. Oh, dude, GameStop is crazy. I'm still in Amazon, or not Amazon, AMC.
Oh, you still got AMC
Dude,
stock?
I held I'm still holding, bro. All of
my-
my fellow apes out there that are still holding, y'all got some balls on you, man. We're
Hey,
gonna
how
make it
about
through.
us in this Doge community?
Dude.
I thought I was going to the moon, man. I lost $200 on that shit.
Dude, coins are fucking absolutely. I've never invested because they're just. I've heard so much about them. Like they're so volatile.
Yeah. There's only crypto's the only one. Or what was it? Bitcoin.
Yeah, that
it's
was like
the only one
first
that's technically stable.
Right.
But even then,
Even
it
that's
lost a
not.
fuck ton of money.
Yeah. Even they're just like because they just change. I don't know what it is that makes them do that.
I don't know. I don't get what makes the price drop and stuff too either. Because
Right.
it's like everyone says this is money, so
Because it's not like a
it's not
a business
centralized.
that like goes down and up. You know, it's like a.
I don't get it at all. It makes me so confused when people talk about it. I'm
I
just
wonder.
like,
Yeah, what like.
what backs? There's nothing
Right,
backing
yeah,
it.
like
and
you're
then,
not like investing in anything really.
so
just,
like I remember
a
like they were
currency.
talking about regulating cryptocurrency, and I think that made it go down in value because a bunch of people just sold their shit. Because it's like one Bitcoin was like $60,000.
Mhm.
So if you had like a fuck ton of that, and then you realize, oh, the government's coming for that money now, that you're gonna sell. Basically, it was like a how much money people put into it versus how, and then like because there's the same thing with like Doge. I mean, that's how I figured out kind of how crypto works a little bit. It's basically how much money people are willing to put into this one and say how much value this coin has. Because everyone's trying to buy enough Doge to make it like $1. Because that's we were trying to make the value go up to $1 fucking dollar. So that way, every dollar you put into it, it's worth one coin,
That.
and that's the gold standard. When something is one of something, and it equals one, you're stable. You have a form of currency. When one of something equals one, you have money.
Yeah.
And that's what happened, and that's what like inflation and fucking like, you've seen Rick and Morty. Remember when he makes a 1 into a 0? That is basically economics. If you make one like a U.S. dollar worth 0 amount of money, you don't have a currency anymore.
Dude, that's
That's
actually like,
you have paper.
and that's literally. I think like that's literally.
And
what
I
it
mean,
is.
that's like that is in the simplest, the simplest way you can fucking explain currency.
You know what's crazy is that we started saying like, "Hey yo," instead of like being like, "I will like mow your lawn if you like watch my kids." You know, like instead of transactions that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, trade and
Now,
barter.
yeah, now we have like fucking
Money.
just paper, you
Yeah.
know, and
It's
we
not
like
even paper
set
either,
value
it's like-
on it.
You ever see what goes into making like $100 bill? Because
Yeah.
that is like the gold standard for like currency around the entire world. Is the American $100 bill. Like if you do like transactions and like international like trading, it's still in U.S. dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
How's it made though? Like,
But they it's like a special type of paper, special type of ink. They have like little like you shine a light on it, it has like a stamp on it. A little like fucking like the little strip that's on there, you know, like a little shiny piece of it looks like metal. They have those, and then they also have the special type of ink. So if you have the pen, you strike the pen, it turns a certain color. If it's fake or if it's real.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I personally think I would prefer if we had gone back to
What?
You know, just like favor for favor type deal. You know, rather
Well,
than
it's
this money
crazy
thing.
now. Like the U.S. dollar used to be backed by gold.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
What is it backed by now?
Nothing.
Or-
It's backed by the U.S. government, basically.
I heard, yeah, like they just print.
They print more
They
money.
just print and
Well,
print.
that's the thing too. Like, I've heard some people say it's like population too. Yeah, how many people are paying taxes versus like how much like. And I mean, I don't even know GP, gross domestic
Yeah, GDP.
GDP. Yeah, GDP.
Yeah.
Gross domestic production or whatever the fuck it is. They say that's how it's backed too. I mean, it's just where there's like enough people in the world spending money with U.S. dollars that the fact that it's basically backed by that.
Dude,
I don't know.
We need
I don't
to
know
go
economics,
back.
to
we
be honest
need to
with
go
you.
back. Fuck this shit. You gotta be like, yo,
I got some.
I'll suck your dick.
Give me some berries.
Yeah, right.
I
Give me some berries, all right? Come on now.
need a cup of sugar. I'll give you a handy. Come on, let's go.
Come on, bro. Favor for favor. Yeah, that back.
Yeah, I mean that's just what it used to be like.
Yeah.
Trade and barter. You had goods and services to
Yeah.
offer, and I had my goods and services to offer. Like, say you were like a baker. Like, I'll make you a loaf of bread. You give
Right,
me a
it's
sheep.
like
You know,
what
you
you're
give me the
good at.
flour. I'll give you the
Yeah.
bread. You know.
Yeah. And like when we introduced like paper, like money into it, it just like devalues it, you know? Because now you could say like people don't get paid, like people
Yeah.
don't get paid as much as they
Yeah.
should,
Yeah.
you know? And so it's
And
like,
that's the thing too. Like, paper money is like the downfall of like currency
yeah.
because it used to be precious metals.
Fuck.
Like gold and silver were always used as money
Which that would be pretty
because
cool.
they're all just soft and.
Dude, I'd love to go
foldable
like
metal.
buy a fucking sandwich and just bust out like a gold brick, you know?
Be like, yeah,
that's some-
that's some inflation.
You know, I got that shit on me, kid. Come
Yeah,
on
bro.
now.
How much you can give us some spare change for this gold brick?
Right, yeah, right.
Can I
you
break
make
this
change?
brick here?
I got a couple doubloons for you.
Yeah, here you go. I mean, I imagine how to be rich, you have to be like a bodybuilder just to carry that shit around.
Honestly, yeah.
You have to have like a vault.
Dude, yeah, that's actually crazy.
This is the thing too. Like,
Carrying all that
think about
shit.
too. Like, so you had like $1 billion. Like in this room right now, you couldn't fit $1 billion in this room. Or like $1 million probably.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe I don't know. I don't know if I've seen $1 million.
Having that in gold, like, dude, that needs to
How
be
much
like
that
a
weighs?
concrete block. You know?
Yeah,
like, that
yeah.
needs to be
That's why they
somewhere.
melt them into bricks to save space.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. And that must be heavy as shit carrying that shit around. Be like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm
dude.
moving. I have to get a forklift to.
Dude, imagine
Think
like
of my
you're trying to
life
get away from
savings.
somewhere quickly.
Right?
You're like fucking throwing the bricks in the wagon. You're just
dude,
like, come on, we
yeah,
gotta go.
in the wagon, yeah.
The fucking the horse is like, what the fuck are we hauling?
That motherfucker, yeah, he working.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's all money. Money is fucking the weirdest thing. You start thinking about like what money is.
I
it's
just
weird.
noticed.
It's weird.
I remember you had this in the past, but I just noticed the house rules.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Giant, like, what looks like a sticky note.
It is
it's about,
kind
like-
of giant sticky note,
Yeah, it's about like 100 times the size of a sticky note.
but it still
Pretty
sticks
big
on
piece
the
of
wall.
paper. Yeah.
I don't even know where. I don't even have the. Like the pad that came from. I don't even have
It-
it anymore.
No way that came on a pad.
Yeah,
a
like
regular.
like a giant, like like the yellow
it's actually
legal
sticky?
pad or whatever. Yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah. I don't know where it is.
You got a giant fucking sticky note?
I
like,
have
pad?
teachers as parents. They have all the kind of weird shit.
Dude, that's actually.
They have like glue sticks. I've never been short
it's
on
kinda
glue
edgy.
sticks, scissors, construction paper,
That's pretty fucking,
shit like that.
That's rad, dude. That's so rad.
If I've ever needed something, because my mom was also like an elementary school teacher. If I needed something for a project, my mom was like, "I'll just go look upstairs. We probably have extra of this shit somewhere."
Yeah. Damn. Well, shit. Yeah, you got the rules. I'm assuming that means you have people here frequently.
Yeah, some new rules have gotten added, and some dude left his fucking phone number here.
Oh, really?
He wrote on the thing. He
Oh,
wrote on the
wow.
house rules his name and number.
Oh,
Shout out to Alan.
Alan. Damn. Look at you, man. Spreading the word.
I know. Sometimes I gotta be more. I gotta like. If I invite people over, I gotta like sober up somehow a little bit. I can't be like drunk as fuck, letting people just run amok in my house.
Hey, especially if you don't know them.
I
yeah,
know.
by all
shit.
means.
Well, because you know, you
don't
hanging
what the
out,
fuck
you
they're
meet some
doing.
people at a bar, you're hanging out, and you're like, oh, what are we doing out? You know, the
Right,
afters.
the afters.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't mind hosting or whatever, blah blah blah. Because most of the people coming are people I know,
Right.
and then you get the little stragglers that might have their own agendas, but like it's just whatever. If they want to come, because you know, I'm really, can we come too? And you don't want to be the dick, like, nah, I don't fucking know you.
I mean, you have to sometimes, bro. Like, realistically, if
Yeah.
I lived out here, you know, this close to Fry or whatever, we go out to
Yeah.
a bar, we meet some people, and then there's just like either too many or just too many that I don't know.
Or even
I'd
just
be like, nah, sorry, I don't
Yeah.
fucking know you. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah,
and then they'll be like, I'm cool, you know, and just
Dude,
like,
and then
nah,
they're
sorry,
like,
bro.
sometimes they don't have rides either, so they're like, you take me home? I'm
Get
like,
the
oh.
fuck, nah,
Dude, there was
yeah,
one
you
time I
came
went to
over
an
my
after,
house.
I don't know, I think it was, I don't know where, but some like random dude that came with, like, and I had already heard someone say, oh, we'll take you home, don't worry. So I was like, cool, I'm not gonna get ass. I get up to go home, and like, I'm pretty sure I had work the next day, maybe, possibly. I don't remember. And he was like, first thing that happens is like, I'm leaving, I'll see y'all later. He's like, hey, you mind taking me home? I was like, no.
Wait, yeah. So did you take him home?
No, I was like, no, I ain't taking you home.
Oh, damn.
I didn't tell you I'd take you home.
Dude, stand on your shit.
I did.
Stand on business.
I was like drunk too, and I was like, nah, bro, I'm getting myself home, and that's it.
Right.
And that's a 50-50 chance at this point.
Yeah.
It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm half asleep.
Got work in about 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm
As
just
you
like, I
usually
ain't
do.
fucking. Trust me, bro. I might not get home myself.
There's been so many times where I've like been out late. We're like getting fucked up on a weekend, right? And you're there.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting fucked up too. And we're like, yeah. I expect nothing. No one has anything to do the next day, right?
Yeah.
And then you're just like, all right, guys, I gotta go. I got work in about an hour.
Yeah.
Well, get the fuck out of here, man. What?
Yeah, there have been times I've gone to like partying with you to work. Like it was just right after. I was like, fucking hell, get my like 30 minutes in the parking lot.
I don't get it, man. Especially after drinking,
can't-
I need to recover. Like, I need a night.
Oh, dude,
I don't drink on the weekdays because I got work the next morning, and if I do,
Okay.
I'm gonna die. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not waking up,
sure.
all that shit.
Yeah,
I don't know how you do it, man.
I've noticed you have pretty bad hangovers.
No, not really. I mean, they're not. Yeah,
Well, when you
it
fucking get
depends.
fucked up. I remember one
If
time.
I get fucked up, yeah.
I remember one time we were going to that fucking rave thing, and you like just woke up, and I'm like, hey man, are we still going? And you're like, I just woke up.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was partying like last day before.
Yeah. I do need recovery, bro. I do need recovery.
Which is fine. I mean, that's not. Everybody needs it.
Hangovers. The hangovers used to be a lot worse. Nowadays, they're honestly kind of minuscule. But the needing for recovery. Because like if I just get up and start doing shit in the morning, after getting real fucked up the night before, I'll be fucked. I'll just
Yeah,
be like,
like a zombie the whole time.
yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I always
man.
make sure I got like,
But if I'm hungover, bro, I'm sleeping in. Don't wake me up until like noon.
yeah.
Like I'll eat breakfast at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, as everyone's getting home from work and like ending their day, I'll be like just starting my day, brushing my teeth, put a fucking bowl of cereal in. I'm like, what time is it? 4 o'clock?
Oh shit.
I
The
better
birds are
start my
chirping.
fucking day. I've done that. I have just literally wasted a whole day and been like, well, fuck, I guess I'll get up now. and it's like 8 o'clock, and I've
Yeah.
like just been up for like a few hours.
That's my thing. Like, you know how I've like been. I have these Saturdays off now. You know, I'm waking
Yeah.
up late and I'm just like, fuck. You know, like what the fuck. You know,
I mean,
I
it's a
just
Saturday,
feel
fuck.
guilty in a way.
It's a Saturday. I mean, you used to not feel guilty about that shit on Saturdays.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Yeah, I just got so accustomed to like having to like get up and do shit. But I do need my Saturdays. You know, nowadays to just
Yeah.
relax. And then Sunday is like also relaxing, getting we
Yeah,
get to,
it's,
like,
Sunday's
get shit
like
done,
like
have
you
some
go back to
fun.
work on Monday, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
And so get ready for the next week, and
Yeah, you got the
wrap up some
Monday.
things.
Was it Sunday? There's actually a thing where people have such a bad anxiety on Sundays because they know they're about to start the next work week or whatever.
oh really?
Like it's like an actual like condition. I think I don't know what it's called.
The Mondays,
The Mondays.
the Sundays,
The Sundays.
the pre-Mondays.
The Monday pregame.
Fucking pregame for Monday.
Well, that's the thing that
this
sucks too.
work
Like,
project.
I mean, it's like a Sunday. Sometimes it's just like, fuck. I have to just basically. I just have I'm just waiting around to go to work on Monday.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes, especially you got like nothing planned.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually you have like one thing you do on Sunday and then you don't do shit for the rest of the day. I mean, most people that shit's like church. Or
Most
like
people.
I don't know, go to the hardware store and buy something, build a shed or something.
See, that's what I use Sundays to like get some shit done, right?
Mhm.
Wrap up. Fucking next week we're fucking sending it, you know. Type shit, be
Yeah.
ready to go.
Exactly.
You know, do laundry. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And get that shit done.
Oh yeah, I usually do laundry on Sundays as well.
Dude, I have a big ass fucking pile of laundry sitting on my bed right now.
It's clean or not clean?
It's clean, yeah.
Oh, you just haven't put it away yet?
Yeah, I wouldn't put dirty laundry on my bed. No, yeah,
Okay,
I just
okay.
haven't folded it, you know. And the thing, I hate that because it starts getting wrinkly.
Oh yeah.
I'm just sitting there like every day looking at it like fuck, you know.
Oh, do you do that thing where I'm gonna dump it on the bed that way I have to put it away?
No,
And then you're
I
just
mean,
like, fuck it,
yeah,
I'll slip
that's
on the clothes.
that's the purpose of it, but it doesn't happen. You know?
Exactly. That's what I'm just like, fuck y'all, go around. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right. I just like
It's my
maneuver
clothes.
around it. Yeah, it's like fuck.
And then I just get up and I just grab a shirt.
Yeah, seriously, that's what I do, and it's like wrinkly ass shit. I'm like, fuck, dude. I need to start setting a system for that. You know, getting that shit back in. Yeah, I used to be really good about it.
Yeah, I used to have like I'm gonna do that shit, and then I was just like,
Yeah.
I get in the habit of like you'll do like the gym too. For me, has been like this. It's like I used to be like super like every day type shit, and then I like fell off for.
That's how it always is.
Dude, it was weird too.
Yeah.
I had like a series of like injuries. Like one week I was like sick, so I couldn't go to the gym for a while. And then I'm like getting back into it, and I slip at work and break my fucking rib.
What?
Broke a rib.
Fucking way.
I'm like, so that was like a whole month I couldn't go to the gym because of a rib. And then I went to ACL and I fucked up my leg. So that was like another like couple weeks I couldn't go to the gym, and I was just like, I was off the wagon fully, right at the head of like the holiday season.
And
And
what
I'm like,
sucks-
fuck, I know I've gained like so much fucking weight back.
It sucks because like you miss like a week. You know, if you go consistently and then you miss like a week, you're just like, it's just difficult to get back into it.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. You're just like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Your body's like not used to like having to work again. You're just like,
And then
what
you
the
have
fuck
to
are we
start
doing?
back at like slightly lower weights and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
and it's
so
like,
you have to go back to like square one almost.
yeah, it feels like it. Yeah, it's kind of discouraging.
And then you get there with all. I'm sorry, I just thought I get there with all like the gym bros, and I'm just like, I'm not as good as them.
Right? Like they're just like, where have you been?
Yeah,
Where you been,
I've
bro?
had one go like, where you been? I was like, no,
Yeah, you haven't been in the gym, pussy.
haven't seen you around much, buddy. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I know.
Where's your muscles, bitch? Huh? Where the fuck did they go? You haven't been here for a
Gone.
week.
It's all flab.
Yeah, they're
I
gone
see
now.
someone got that Christmas fucking weight on them.
And then you're just like, you know what? I'm going home. Fuck this shit, man.
Fucking shit, man.
I'm not cut out for the gym. No, I feel that. That shit happens to me, bro.
It's, I mean,
and it's just
sometimes
like,
me, it's like the commute too, like just the drive, having to drive to the gym. It's like,
come on, man.
it's 30 minutes, it's
shit.
fucking 30 minutes away, and I'm just
No
like,
way. You find a different gym.
well, no, I know the owner at this one, so I like going there.
Yeah, but still, 30-minute commute to go for.
Well,
Work out
usually
for
it's
like
not
45
like
minutes?
it's a big deal because like I work Like from where I work, it's like 15 minutes away from there. So I go to work, go to the gym, and then I drive home.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when I'm like on my days off, I find time like
Yeah, no, I'd get a closer one, man. It's just more convenient. You could just
I
be
know.
sitting at
Yeah,
home.
less. I thought about even like if I had like if I bought a closer one, it'd probably be cheaper, and like I would have less of an excuse not to.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how many times do you see that guy that you know, right? If he's the owner.
Oh, all the time. But still,
Oh.
yeah. I talked to him literally like the last time I was there, but still, I mean, it's still like there are many times I'm about to like walk out. I'm like, fuck, they're gonna drive. By the time I get home, it's gonna be like this time, and I'm just like, I'm just
You
like,
gotta give your brain no excuses, right? You gotta be
because
like,
my
you know what?
brain
The
will
gym
make
is
so
literally
many excuses.
walking distance,
Yeah.
you know, and like on top of that, yeah.
Dude, it sucks.
It's
I wish
tough.
I wish I could go to like the UNT like was it, they have like this whole like gym like center thing right here for students.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, man. I wish I could go to that because I could literally walk there from here. But I'm not. I'm not an alumnus, and I don't go to UNT.
Damn, dude.
I went there like, and they're really weird about like people who aren't like students going there. I went there with like a friend there like twice, and they gave me so much shit about like you're not a student.
Who the fuck are you?
Well, that'll be $10 for a day pass.
I don't recognize your face.
And also, I'm gonna need like the person that you're here with to like make sure they actually know you. I'm like, really?
Yeah, we're gonna need you to open up your contacts. And
Yeah,
see
we're
if
gonna
his
need
name's on
you,
the phone.
sir. I'm gonna need you to pull down your pants and show us your asshole.
Right? Yeah, they gotta gain that trust. That's-
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna
that's
do
what
some
gaining
intimate trust here.
Yeah, I do that with everybody, man.
Yeah,
It's just the
It's just policy. It's company policy.
verification.
Yeah, I just want to feel alive.
You know, either show the ID or show your ass crack.
Your
That's what it
choice.
is.
It's what we do here. It's how we keep the school safe.
Damn straight.
All right. Well, we're at a little bit over an hour now, so we can
Start wrapping it up.
We can wrap this bitch up. Any last parting words to the audience, my
Shit.
friend?
I'll direct that over to Audrey because she hasn't said shit.
Yeah, you haven't
the
said
past
shit
30
this
minutes.
whole time.
Yeah, come on, girl. Steer the. Steer
Besides to defend the fact that you totally broke the garage door.
I
She did. She fucked that shit up pretty bad.
She fucked it up. In conclusion, Audrey fucked up the
And
garage
in
door.
conclusion, she's guilty.
Guilty.
She's guilty of that.
By a jury of your peers,
All
you've been
her
found
fault.
guilty.
Yep. Charged and convicted.
Yeah.
I know, I'm innocent.
Any last things to say? That's all she got to say. I mean, they
Yeah,
all say.
what do you have to say?
Yeah, come on, what do you have to
some
say?
Closing remarks. You know, just let it out.
I also burned the carpet.
You burned the carpet in his apartment?
Amazing.
Joey is not going to like you after hearing this.
He already doesn't.
Hey, I forgot. There's a backstory I don't know
Yeah,
about.
that'll
Oh, that
come
will
out in a
last
sequel.
another hour and a half.
Oh, God.
We got to make a sequel to this one.
Mhm. In the next episode.
Yeah.
In the
Stay
next
tuned.
episode of Connor, not Connor, Big Smoker Friends podcast. Rest in peace, everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Even though it's like, what, it's Saturday? At the end of the week. You might listen to this on, I'll probably post this on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pop
so-
this on while you're driving to work or going to church. Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it's, I like to think somebody does that. On their way to work. Or
I've
like,
done that. I've done that like once or twice.
What, this podcast?
Yeah. When you
Really?
when you first started dropping them, I was like, shit, dude.
Oh,
Doing the new wave, I was, I don't know where I was. I think I was still doing the photography gig. But yeah, while I was going through, because I drive a lot, you know?
yeah.
Threw that shit on, I was like, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fucking nice and doobie content to,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
just
yes,
drive to. But,
Alright, damn. I'm always surprised when I hear people, oh yeah, I've listened to it once or twice. I'm like, really?
No, you're fucking famous, man. Come on now.
I have a
You're
famous
known.
podcast. I don't know. The
You're
next
known.
Joe Rogan. Or some podcast. Howard Stern. And, backwards.
Oh.
Caught him on the nose, bro. Oh, okay. Well, everybody, thank you for listening. Rand, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Audrey.
that's my name.
That's his name, everybody. Thank you, Rand. I'm glad you ran all the way over here. Audrey, thank you for coming, even though you weren't very vocal in the episode. But That's okay.
I tried.
You did your best.
I had my internal commentary going.
Oh.
Fair enough. We'll translate
Well,
that.
well, yeah, we'll get that in the
encode that.
Mindscape. We'll put that on the
Right.
Patreon. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Goodbye, everybody. See you later.
All right.